Hey. Good to see you. Yasu. Take your seats, Greek delegation. Hello. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for coming.
It's working.
Okay, so tell me about the second rehearsal. I mean, the first one was already very good, but now I thought that...
We're more, used to the environment now. We know the people.
You know the stage.
Yes, we know the stage. So it was good, We had some technical issues. We're expected to be fixed and corrected.
Okay.
But we went well.
Did you change a lot from the first rehearsal to this one, or
we tried, but there's some technical issues that we're still working on.
Okay, and obviously you've been working for a long time on this presentation. How did it start? So first of all, by choosing this amazing song.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, thank you for bringing Greek to Eurovision, which is not just Greek, but Greekness, which I think is really amazing and so special.
It's the Greekest song you can have.
The Greekest song you can have. And of course, this song. Can you tell us a bit about the meaning of the song? Because it's a really important and special and spiritual message that goes way beyond Eurovision.
Yes, it does. Thank you for saying that, because it was written in a very heartfelt way. We didn't try to write this song so it can match any situation. It just burst out of us, and it wasn't even planned. It's my first song that I write in Greek, but not my co-writers. If you can present my co-writer, please? It's Altice Kalmeris, Dimitris Stamatiu, and Michalis Papathanassiou. All four of us wrote the song, so these are the creators. Shaylee Jennings is responsible for the staging, and Victoria Halkiti is behind all the backing vocals organization. So I want to present my team. And Sophia is from ERT channel.
Okay.
I just had to present my team.
No, you did very well.
It's the right thing to do, right?
Hello, Team Greece.
So, yes.
So when you chose the song, so when you were composing it together,
we started writing a love song at the beginning, but when we came up with the first phrase, is how do you want me to explain it to you? That's the first phrase in translation. It sounded very like, oh God, it doesn't suit a love song. So I don't know, I really can't tell you the moment it turned into the dialogue between Greece and Greeks. And I always say, because everybody heard that it's a Greek song, it doesn't talk about politics or economy or anything like that. It's just an expression of emotions, a confession. It's a very sensitive and emotional song. It's just about feelings, nothing,
So you had this first phrase, and then you thought, okay, this could be a dialogue, which is quite unusual for a song, because you were singing it, but you're doing both voices in a way.
Yes. I think Iris came up with an idea that it should be a dialogue. She's like, how about we have a dialogue between the verses and the chorus? I was like, yes.
That's special.
Yeah, and then it was so easy for us to write it because whatever it says in there, it's said so simply, and so we all have feelings like that. So it was very easy for us to put it down.
Great. Do you want to add something to this idea, or is it fun?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I agree with Yianna.
No, I thought you were going to say something about
the thing is that we wrote the lyrics together.
Yeah.
And it was like she was saying something, I was saying something, and at the end, which took us like
40 minutes.
40 minutes, we said, okay, that's it. We keep it like this.
When something is good, you don't touch it again.
It's good. It's working. It's working. Yeah. And were you already thinking that you would present it at Eurovision, or was it just a song and then you decided to?
It wasn't planned to write it for Eurovision. We were already writing songs, all four of us, for Eurovision to suggest to other artists, mostly in English. But then the channel announced that they want the Greek song with Greek lyrics and the Greek sound. So I was like, I give up. I can't write in Greek. Bye bye. But then because we had already worked so much to send something to Eurovision, I was like, let's try this. And it didn't need much effort. It just came.
And this is for the head of delegation. You're the head of delegation for BRT. Okay. So for many years, Greece was sending to Eurovision pop songs that really worked, that had a bit of a Greek flavor, but they were mostly sang in English. But suddenly this year you decided to revamp the selection and have something that you would call authentic and showing your culture. Why did you change this concept?
Oh, well, I suppose that this idea has always been in our mind, and we have tried different approaches. So this year we decided that we really wanted to select a song with Greek sound and Greek lyrics. And so here we are.
I applaud this decision. It was a great decision.
That was wise. Thank you.
Okay, we're opening the questions to the press and fans, so if you want to come forward. No? Okay.
Goodbye.
No, think about it. And I want to ask a question about the staging. So
okay, sure.
when you heard the song for the first time, what did you imagine? What were like the first images that came into your mind?
Gosh, we've been through so many different versions of this song, you know, because it's such a magical song with such power and emotion and realness that, like, in my head, 1,000 things. Like, you know, I wanted her to fly from the sky, and, you know, I wanted all these things to happen. But at the end of the day, I think...
They actually asked us to fly, but they didn't let us.
You wanted to fly?
To fly, but we wanted to have some kind of, but Eurovision said, no.
Look, you know, at the end of the day, it's a song that has such a real, authentic meaning and story behind it, that the delivery has to be that. It has to be honest, and it has to make you feel something. We wanted to take you on a theatrical experience and put you in an environment that made you feel what Yianna was saying, the words she was delivering. And that's what we're trying to do, you know?
And in this sense of being a theatrical experience, as you said, are you a character when you're performing? Like the way that you're dressed, your hand, which is obviously in blue. Still blue, I can see it from here, yeah.
For the rest of her life.
I was a bit worried about the dress because it's so white.
I'm just sitting like this the whole time. And I'm not touching myself. Yes, I'm supposed to be a third part that's carrying the dialogue. And
the narrator.
Yes. So because I'm obviously singing both parts, because at the video, if you noticed, I only sing the verses and I don't sing the chorus because I'm in Greece in the video. What happens is I carry the dialogue, and at the peak of the song where the instrumental explodes and everything happens, I direct the lights, and I visually give the dialogue with the hand and the movements of the light, where it's, you know, when you have an intense dialogue with someone and it's at its peak, and then you have peace again. That's the very last, you know, the very last vocal, the high vocal, where everything comes together. The two parts that have the dialogue come together in peace, and that's what we try to carry.
That hope of everything working out.
So in the end, there's true harmony between the two voices. And this video, it's such an amazing video. It's one of the best videos that I've seen this year.
Thank you.
And I mean, you're giving an image that is not the typical cliche image of Greece, but in the sense that it's very Greek at the same time. Where is it?
I'll tell you what it is. Greeks, usually we're very proudful people, and we always say that Greece is this and Greece is that. I think that for the first time, we are saying honestly to one another what our issue is.
Right.
So I wanted the rest of the world and the rest of the Europe to know that we're not this, you know, not humble people that we always take pride in our country for, you know, any reason that other people don't understand. So in the verses, Greece is actually complaining to Greeks, and it's like, you have not been good to me lately. You know, you need to remember what we used to be. So in the chorus, Greeks come and they say, you know what, I still love you, I will try. So it's a very honest dialogue. There's nothing like, okay, we are coming from ancestors that are, you know, fighters, and we're the best people on earth. So it's actually the opposite. For anybody who doesn't understand, a lot of people don't understand Greek. It's very honest, this dialogue.
And quite critical also in that sense.
Yes.
A lot of humility and empathy.
It's admitting that, you know, we're not perfect, and we need to try more. We still have the love, but we need to try more.
And that makes it so original. Okay, there in the back.
Hi, Alistair Birch from Europhile.
Hi.
I understand when you went to the States at the beginning, you were working as a talent finder for a record company.
Yes.
Was it frustrating, perhaps, recruiting people who maybe were less talented and seeing them succeed? And how does it feel now to be back on the creative side of the industry?
We actually, well, there's no, you know, America is really strict when it comes to ability. So there's not one person that we actually auditioned and signed that wasn't talented. But it was all very young, like 18, 19 years old. You still haven't seen them making it happen. We'll see in a few years if the people I chose did well or not. But yes, I don't feel weird being off stage or on stage. It's all music about, you know, it's all about music, and I can do both, I think.
Okay, here.
Thank you.
The fifth row. Thank you for your answer also.
Kalispera, Yianna.
Hi, Kalispera.
I'm Angelo from Infant Greece. I would like to ask you, now that you're living the Eurovision experience, since you always had it on your mind, what is it that how you expected it? Like, what things are like that you had on your mind before, and which ones are like maybe letting you down a little bit, or are surprising you as you are living day by day all this experience?
It is a lovely experience because it's hard work for everyone. Us, the artists, the teams, everybody from the production. It's a huge project, and everybody who's taking it lightly, they're wrong. Because it's a lot of effort for a long time, almost half a year. Everybody works hard to enjoy the show. So I appreciate it as much as I can. You know, it's the first time for me. I cannot say I'm not a bit nervous or, you know, surprised by things. But mostly, I'm gladly surprised and not disappointed in anything. I'm most demanded by me. I have demands by me and not by other people. I want to be good on stage, and everybody knows what they're doing around me, you know.
And thank you. How is the Greek audience reacting to this song?
The songs, the minute it came out, and the next day was #1 on trendings everywhere. The views skyrocketed, Spotify and everything. It became #1 on the radio. Greeks absolutely like
supporting you,
supported me,
backing you.
100%. Here they are, and. My record label also. My record did a very. I mean, the CEO of the record label was one of the first people that understood what this song is about and what it can do. And when I told him I have this little song, I think we should take it. He's like, yes, we should take it. And the next person who believed in the song, even though she doesn't speak Greek, is this person right here, who realized just by listening to the music that there's something special about the song. So.
Great. Thank you so much. Another question? Yes, there.
Hello, Michael from Eurovision.
Hi, Michael.
Hi there. I maybe missed it, but before Eurovision, was your career in America or was it in Greece? What was your career? Was it the songwriting or the singing? And then after Eurovision, where do you plan to continue your career?
That's what I keep asking myself to know. So no, I had 2 albums released in Greece, 2006, 2008. And then I was performing there for like 7 or 8 years. I was doing well, but then one day I decided to pack my things and move to America because I had the American dream in me since I was a kid. I started writing and performing also there, but I never got signed to any label. I didn't release an album from a major label. I did things independently. And then I started working backstage at record labels and stuff to get to know more about the industry, how I can, you know, become more acquainted with other producers or writers so I can start writing more music. I came back for personal reasons a year ago, back to Greece I mean, from America, and I swear to God Eurovision came out of nowhere. I was just writing for fun and this song came and everything. I take it a step at a time. If you're asking me if I have a huge plan, a 10-year plan for my career, right now I don't. I just want to make music like Oniro Mou, and if this music comes along, I'm going to be releasing it.
So she had the American dream, and now she lives the Eurovision dream.
Yes, it's fine. I like Europe too. I don't mind.
When I heard it for the first time, I thought, this is so beautiful, but these harmonies we're going to be like very difficult to reproduce on stage in Eurovision, but actually it's working perfectly. So I would like you to
have the
present
harmony
your
master here.
Yeah.
She's responsible for all the harmonies coming out exactly how we recorded it. It's hard work. Victoria, yes.
And can you present your back vocalists, because they're obviously also doing
this is the
an
time.
amazing.
So Nia Balafa, Yannis Lafis, and Irina Psikrami is and Victoria as the backing vocals that we hear on the chorus, because it's a polyphonic chorus and we depend on it a lot. It's a huge part of the song, all the voices, and it's been delivered so far amazingly in my opinion.
Yes, you're nailing it, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yianna Terzi from Greece, ladies and gentlemen.